Hi guys, welcome to Hidden Gems. I'm your host Martin McCurdy, aka Big Angry Dad 82, and today I'm reviewing F1 2020. Before I jump into the review, I'm just to tell you that the game was provided by Codemasters and our friends over at Koch Media. So thanks to them. Of course, I'm gonna give me my honest opinion of the game anyway. Uh, just for full disclosure. Was provided by the publisher. So I'm not going to beat around the bush, and I'm not being hyperbolic saying this. This is the best F1 game, on the market. It's absolutely brilliant. New for this year's game is the My Team mode, which you can make your own F1 team, and you play through the full career. You get to customize your driver, pick your teammate. There's different teammates you can hire, and they all kind of have different kind of attributes and stuff for you to choose from. You get to pick your sponsors, and you get to choose your cars, color schemes. Things like that. In the middle of my career now, I'm at Spain. So I'm just gonna jump into some qualifying here. And F2's return for this year's game. They're in the normal career mode. You can choose to start in F2. Now, like I think last year's, I didn't play 2019 personally, but what I've heard, it was a kind of pared back experience with the F2s. I think it was only like 6 races or something like that. Here you can do a full F2 season. For then, you're kind of hired and by an F1 team depending on your performance. And they've got multiplayer leagues, which I'm just gonna review the kind of single player content of this. Reason being is the game launches. There's 2 flavors of this. I was provided the Deluxe Schumacher Edition, which is the kind of special edition of the game, and that includes 4 cars that 4 cars that Michael Schumacher, racing legend, drove. And they brought that out, and I think that's £75. That one releases today. Yeah, it released today, Tuesday, 7th of July, as I'm recording this. And the standard edition, which Codemasters have called the 70th edition because it's the 70th anniversary of F1. You get some kind of extra DLC with that. I think it's pre-order bonuses or something. That edition launches on Friday, 10th of July. So I'm gonna be streaming multiplayer at the weekend, and also they've introduced a casual mode to kind of make it more accessible for kind of newer players to get into it, which is good. So I'm gonna be looking at that when I'm streaming it at the weekend. So I'm just jumping to some qualifying here, and my my broadcast bar's blocking my buttons. I forgot it's X to to start racing. Graphics absolutely stunning, and like the thing that I'm saying it's the best F1 game, right, is the handling. The handling is just absolutely fantastic. Not off to a great start here. I might restart this. My broadcast bar's in the bottom right corner, and like it blocked the buttons, so it kind of threw me off a bit there. Yeah, I'll jump straight back in and pay attention this time. But yeah, the graphics are amazing. And what I did when I was reviewing this is I've compared it to Forza Motorsport 7, which, you know, the F1 games for Codemasters are always very, very good. But for me, I think Forza has the best F1s in kind of gameplay terms, right? And obviously the tracks, a lot of the F1 tracks are in Forza as well. But anyway, I compared Forza 7. So I did. Oh God, I cannot race and talk at the same time. I compared, say, Forza 7. I played. I think I did. Was it Yas? Yeah, I did Yas Marinas in like sunny weather, and then I did Spa in wet weather. And this game just trumped it across the board. You know, the weather effects are amazing. Like it, and it's dynamic as well. So like, I'm not doing well on this track at all. I might have forgot to turn the difficulty. This is the thing, because it's my team mode and I've got like a starting car here that I need to upgrade. It's a bit more difficult. I might have turned it up when I was doing sort of free-play races and stuff. So I've qualified last. That always happens to me
With qualifying
when I'm doing a review.
It's time to remind ourselves
like I forget to change settings or something and end up.
And Sebastian Vettel.
Let me see if I can.
Complete, all that remains is the main event.
I'm just gonna go for it. It'd be a kind of good opportunity to show off the AIs and stuff and have a bit of a battle for them. So this race is going to be a bit of an uphill battle for me. But yeah, say like up until now, right? Like the F1 games, I'll get them and I'll play them a lot, and then you know, play through the careers, stuff like that. Do some multiplayer with my mates and things. But as time goes on, I tend to kind of just go back to Forza. If you ever want, you know, when the mood takes me for an F1. And this is better. Like the handling feels really good. It looks great. The weather effects I felt, you know, the way they affected my handling in the rain and stuff felt better. Really did a bang up job this year, Codemasters, and I'm really looking forward to jumping into online. Just say like, because the game's just out and it's only really the special edition of it that's out. So I'm gonna wait until the standard edition launches on Friday before I kind of jump into online and see how the servers are holding up, you know what I mean? See where... Is it say they've introduced these casual modes as well, which I'm going to look at. And also, I'm wondering, well, they make the game more accessible. What does that do? And I ain't been big-headed about it, but what does that do to the, you know, the online? You're going to get a load of kind of inexperienced players on and they're crashing everyone. It could be chaos. So I need to see what the kind of matchmaking's like as well, which I think get a better understanding of that once the standard edition's out and we've got kind of full lobbies. And you know, the kind of hardcore F1 game fans are probably going to buy this game, right? So they'll probably be online right now, but like, I feel like, you know, newer players maybe won't want to spend £75 on the special edition, and I think the standard one's about £55. You know, they're probably more likely to wait for that, so I'll have that at the weekend. So just jump in and do a race. We can have a look at the AIs and stuff. They're good, still not perfect. Like, they still kind of make some mistakes sometimes, and you know, but that's life. That's racing games, basically. You know, most of the time, you know, they're really good, and they give you a good battle for have to say, like, I'm playing this on Xbox One, Xbox One X to be precise, right? And I have to say, like, the rumble triggers are really, really good as well. You know, feeling the force feedback. I'm not doing good in this one anyway, but I just want to do it as part of the review to show you. Like, I find it difficult racing and talking at the same time, so I'm doing my best here. I'm still at the back, just can't get away past here. Say, I think I might have left the difficulty up as well, because like I found that, you know, it was a bit kind of inconsistent where like when I was doing the free play, I was going like the Ferraris and the Mercedes and that, yeah, and then like, and that was the thing too, right? I've tried the Mercedes, the Ferrari, the Red Bull. Tried a few of the classic cars, and like the difference in the handling felt really good, and the sound of the engine and stuff like that. Oh god, what one was I in? And it sounded amazing, and I thought, wow, man, like the way the old Formula 1 cars used to sound. Oh, this is the thing as well. You've got, I've got it on the Y button. I customized that. I can't remember what the default was, but it's a overtake button, it's called. It's like ERS. So you've got that in this year's game as well. You can just like use extra power to, you know, try and kind of catch up. Oh, pass cars. Dope. I've done a couple of laps. I'll just do one more and then I'll bounce out and go to the menu just so I can get through the kind of options in the game. Like, so I'm gonna check my settings because I think I might left the difficulty up, which is a bit hard in this My Team mode with being a starting car. I found like I had to turn it down a bit, whereas I had to turn it up in the kind of free play when I was going the better cars. Yeah, so just bounce out this just now, and we can have a look at different modes and that's on offer in this year's game. I might run through the sort of My Team, the start of it, and just going to show you what options are there when you first start it. But we'll have a run through the rest of the modes first. So you've got career mode, which is you know, pretty much the same as you know, previous games, but as I say, you've got a full kind of season of F2. You can still do shorter ones if you want. If you want to just do a few races on F2s, you can do, right? But like, they've also put a full season in there if you want to do a full season F2. They've got, you know, the My Team mode, say you start your own team up from the ground up kind of thing, build it up. You know, you've got Grand Prix, like your free play, and then you can go in and start a new one. So you can go in, you can select what type of cars you want. You've got F2s, classics, or you know, F1 2020 cars. Obviously you've got all the, you know, official cars and that there. Oh yeah, have to select something. Select Vettel, and then you can have, yeah, you can keep going down. Then you can select all different cars, customize it kind of how you want, how many races you want to do, and all of that. I tend to just do like one race if I just want to jump in and have a quick race, you know what I mean? Or maybe I'll do two. Then you've got championships. These are pretty good. You've got all different sort of championships you can go through. Different kind of cars. You've got legendary tracks, F2 World Tour, Sprint Championship, Classic Championship, invitational events. So you've got loads of different stuff here. You know, you can go through and go like between modern and like some of the classic cars in here. Obviously got time trial mode as well, and so multiplayer. You've got weekly events, a multiplayer where I think like time trials. You sort of race against other people's times, and it changes every week. And then you've got leagues, so you can create your own Formula One league, or you can you can search for a league. Yeah, so it's giving me some suggested leagues. You can search. You'll enter a league access code, so you can make a code, and then you can give it to all your mates so that they can find your league and stuff and join it. Just have a look at some of the options. So you can name your league. Your location, you can make like a league pattern with a little badge to kind of identify it. When you go in there, right, you can set when your league races are going to take place. You can set the dates and all of that. Really cool stuff, you know what I mean? It's cool to see it in the game, because usually like racing leagues and that are done outside of the game, kind of people organise it amongst themselves kind of thing. It's cool to see all these features. And is so calendar then, and I think this is like if you either join a league or you set up your own, you can go into the calendar and you can see when your races are gonna be and stuff like that. And then your league history, so when you can check your history there, your wins and things, and your different races, what position you came in, etc. Your times and all that good stuff. And then you've got ranked and unranked, kind of normal multiplayer lobbies, split screen. I think it's 2-player split screen. Second player. So it's a 2-player split screen. You can do local multiplayer as well, which is good. I think that's been missing from like last year's game. I'm trying to think if it was in 2018. I did play 2018, but can't remember. But they said it's back, so I assume it's been missing for at least last year or maybe a couple of years. So that's good to see. And then you can just view for the weekly events. You can do the previous week's results. You got these F1 esports as well. They've been doing like virtual F1, COVID and stuff. The real season's just started up. But like we've still got all these kind of esports series going on, so you can go in, check out all of that. So I'll go. Oh yeah. You can go, there's like a showroom, you can see the cars, which know, if you're a car geek like me, that's always nice to see. You can get in and have a good look at the cars and stuff. And then you've got theatre for like your saved replays and stuff like that. So jumping back to my team mode, we'll start a new career up. So you get to, you know, select your character and so I'll just jump into the character creator here to show you. You can get, it's just like, you know, it's not too deep. You just got different different kind of preset characters you can pick, and you know, you can select the country and stuff. I'll just select anything. We'll call him Joe. You know, Smith from Jamaica. Why not? Yeah, just I don't know what I've done. Maybe I pressed the wrong thing there. Initials. Oh, I must have clicked by that or something. S L. I don't know. Just want to go through it. Yeah. So you can pick your. Oh, there's blogs. I think. Yeah, it's Joe blogs. Then you can pick your driver number, right? You can customize your. Discard that.
Okay, boss. Carl here. Let's get this team up and run. First, enter a team.
Then you can put your team name. I mean, Joe blogs. I'm just putting anything in here just to run through the options, right? It'll pick your sponsors,
interested in joining our team. Look at their stats,
and you know, you can pick a
a
co-driver, and like, they all have different. He's got a 67 rating, but if you look, we've got 80 awareness, which is really good. 74 pace. 32 experience, but he's only 56 racing, and then this guy's got 66 racing. He's only got 55 awareness. You know, so you kind of pick about.
Looks like we can't afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Let's go back into one of those and sign someone cheaper, or try and find a sponsor.
Alright, so can't afford Ferrari. I'll go Honda, whatever.
Let's select or edit the livery we'll be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the
then you can go and
don't worry,
I made that one already. Create a new one, and you can pick a range of presets, and then you can kind of alter the colors and stuff. I'll just pick that one. Remember, where is it? Y to change colors, and then you can just sliders to select which colors you want. Quite simple and straightforward.
Now we need a badge for our team branding. Selected it last but not least,
you know,
we
you
need
can
to pick team colors for the rest of our branding. You'll see these colors throughout HQ.
Make your badge and your color schemes and stuff like that. So you pick your season length, so you can have 22, 16 or 10. You can do that in career mode as well, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. So AI driver levels, so you've got like 100 different levels. had them at 40 for my team mode. I think I had, when I was racing before, I think I had it up at like 60. I put it up quite a bit when I was doing free playing. I maybe forgot to turn it back down. But yeah, I put it at 40, and I thought that was a decent challenge, but I was still able to kind of compete in that race distance. You know, you can full length, or you can have as little as 5 laps. Qualifying, you know, you can have different lengths to that. Gameplay settings, that's like your flashbacks. That's if you crash or something, you can press. Well, I've got it on the select button. I forget what it's called. The view button, I think. On the Xbox One controller, I still say start and select. You can press that and it will rewind back. Again, I customized that. I can't remember what the default button is, but you can fully customize your controls as well on that, which is always good to see. Some of the default options I had to change. And you can select like damage and corner cut and stringency. Race starts, you can have assisted or you can have it, you know, on full kind of manual. Your tire temperature, that's another thing. The tire temperature on that one, like the different weather effects, it feels good as well, the way it affects, the way when your tires heat up and it affects. And also in the rain, when it was colder, I felt an effect on the tires, different temperatures. So that was really well done. And then you've got, you know, if you're new to the games, you've got a whole load of assists. If you're familiar with them, you know, all this stuff pretty standard to you. But great to see, lots of customization there. You know, you can have it. Oh, that's what's bloomin' wrong as well. See, this is the thing that kind of annoyed me with it. Is when you go the classic cars, you have to change this to just manual, right? And like normally I do manual with clutch. I think that's what's messing me up. I found like I'm making excuses, but I forgot that, and that's annoying. That you have to go in and change the settings if you want to do the classic cars. Because if you leave manual with clutch on, and you go in one of the classic cars, it bloomin', it doesn't work. You can't change gears. You have to change it to manual. I'm going to leave it on that because I might end on a classic car race, or actually. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do the Ferrari. So you've got Pro career mode settings as well. You know, which will give you like. I think that just makes everything like realistic simulation kind of settings. If you kind of want that kind of hardcore experience. I'm not quite that hardcore, although I play a lot of racing games, and I have kind of worked my way up where I can turn down some assists and do manual with clutch and stuff. But and I'm playing it on a controller as well. I have tried, you know, getting an expensive wheel, and but I just couldn't really get to grips with it. I know a lot of people have them, but so unfortunately I can't really speak to kind of wheel support, but I imagine all the kind of, you know, main ones will be supported, like Logitech and Thrustmaster and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's my career mode, and then when you jump in, it's basically just kind of the same kind of career mode as normal, but you know, you've got this, and you're starting from the bottom. You've got to do all your R&D and all of that stuff. You've got to like manage your crew. You know, you pick crew and all of that. And you can get more sponsors as you go, different things like that. So you know, you got to kind of manage your team as well as do the business on the track. So that's I'll just back right out. Oop. And just go to, actually let me see, wait, oh, home, and then I'll just check my options here. Oops. Saving says. Oh yeah, this is the casual settings. So you've got a more simplified set of settings there for casual mode, and you know, it's your standard. So yeah, we're going to do manually clutch. And just jump into a Grand Prix on 2020. I do really like the Ferrari in this game. Let me do one of my favourites, Spa. Just jump in, do one shot, 5 laps, and yeah, AI level. Yeah, I'm gonna get cocky because that's what I was doing 60 when I was doing like the Ferraris and stuff before. 5 laps, 1 shot quali, and I think everyone else should be good. Oh, I'll have a look at the weather effects here. So you've got dynamic weather, or you can customize it. So I'm just gonna leave it, but you can sort of, you know, pick what you want kind of thing. But I'm just gonna leave it, you know, leave the game to decide. So leave it on dynamic. Let's go start the session. So just finish up by, you know, playing through qualifying in a race. Hopefully I'll do better than the first race. But yeah, but that's my review. I'll say I'll be streaming multiplayer and kind of doing some casual mode. I'm hoping to get like my daughter to just play it. I'm just gonna give her it and let her crack on with it and see, you know, if a complete novice how that's how she copes with it. But yeah, really love the game. I think they've done a fantastic job. It feels fantastic. The handling's great, which I think is the kind of lifeblood of any racing game, is the handling, right? Graphics look incredible. Again, on an Xbox One X, on a 4K TV, with HDR and all that stuff. But I can't really speak to the base consoles, but I've played previous ones on base Xbox and stuff, and you know, they've always been very good, so I imagine this will be the same. Jump in. And we've got wet weather, which is good. Good little bit 10 done. You can have a look at racing in the rain. I lost a little bit there. I feel like I should have left it in 7. slippy there with the rain. Usually I can do that flat out. Plus I got the positions on the bus stop there. Not too bad, 7th.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Hamilton, Leclerc and Valtteri Bottas.
See how we got in the race. Yeah, as I said, that's my review. Definitely recommend it if you loved, the previous F1 games. If you are a kind of new player and you want to hear more about the casual mode, I'd recommend waiting until my weekend stream, so I can talk a little bit more on that. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the review, and if you did, a like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. It really helps us out a lot. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at big_angry_dad82. And
let's run you through the driver.
Just end on this race. And it's nice and sunny. Can really push it in the race, try and win. Try and get up the gears, try and beat them into this bend. There we go, took 2nd straight away. Gonna use that overtake, try and get up here. I'm gonna leave it in 7th, I think. Straight up to 8 here. Don't want to use too much power. Get my nose in, back on the power. Went wide a bit then. A bit of power in this bit high speed section. Again. I'm not catching them in that Mercedes. Oh, my teammate. Oh, there's the other Mercedes. some DRS. Get on that power. I'm gonna get by this Mercedes, hopefully. I'm gonna back off a little bit here, but watch, not too much power. Oh, come on, get off me, man. Oh. Blooming Mercedes knocked me off. Here. Ooh. Come on, let me pass, man. Ooh, fastest lap. That Mercedes just takes off. Whoa. As the race goes on, you can kind of feel the difference, like the tyres heating up and that. The longer races, you know, we feel the wear on the tyres as well. Yeah, it feels really good. It really kind of nailed the kind of handling and the kind of physics of it. Might be an instant here. Oh, come on, girl. Get help ye. So guys, thanks very much for watching again, and I'll catch you again next time. Stay tuned. I'll be on at the weekend to have a look at some multiplayer and the casual difficulty.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was.
So till then guys, I'll see you later.
Tell me, Ant,